Restarting stream. Alright. Fourth dungeon. So 65, that's right. In a swamp. Honestly, it's time to go back to the swamps. Hey, what's up, G? Hey, what's going on, my man? How's it going, Diggs? Today we are building a dungeon. Well, I shouldn't say a dungeon. We are building a world map. Getting ready to do an online campaign with my friends, and I wanted to do something completely custom and not so out of the book. So, but how's the stream looking for you? Is it looking okay, or are we having some stutter? Which I never have stutter. I almost think it's like Streamlabs being like, you don't have the ultra version. We're gonna do a speed test on our internet because I don't think it's us. Let's see. Yeah, I'm testing the internet now. I wonder where Greenfield actually is, bro. Wow. Why is our upload speed shitting the bed? That's the problem. Yeah, for some reason I have one up. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Wow. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I tested the internet. Oh, sorry, you're not off yet. My bad.
No, it's okay. What's up?
I tested the internet, and yeah, for some reason, the download's fine, but it's at one upload slash two.
That's what happened to me the other day.
And I was like, hello? Like, it's just odd because it's been like, ever since the problem started, it's been, what, like 10 plus minutes now?
No, it goes for a while.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts that it's not just like a small blip.
No.
That's really weird.
It's real annoying.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess I'll know. I'll see you when you get home.
Yep.
Alright, bye bye.
Bye.
Hey, what's up, G? Sorry about that. I'm having some. Obviously, you can see. If you can see. I don't know, dude. Let's see. Are you kidding me? Alright, time to go to my actual chat. Because it is not letting me. Okay. Come on now. Creator dashboard. Should be able to type in chat, right? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's kind of odd. I'll I'll have this here because that might be the only way I can interact. Because Streamlabs is being weird too. So I'm just gonna put this up over on my other monitor. And then if we can still see and talk, I mean, it looks like my stream is still up, which is okay, but Hopefully it's not super skippy and I'm dropping frames, but it might be. It's just odd. It's odd that the connection is disappearing like that. It's very different. So the fourth dungeon of 65 takes place in a swamp slash marshland. And we can do that to this area. And how we're going to do that to this area is pretty cool. Because what I'll do is put on the subtract and I guess first off, yeah, I can do like this and make this area very porous. So we can give this area, firstly, we'll do a ring. Okay, we'll do a ring. Just a band, just a couple bands. And then we'll make it smaller. Have it a little bit bigger than that, I guess. And we'll carve out these areas where the sea comes in and starts. Got like a mixture of salt water, some fresh water going on. And then we can even make it smaller in spider vein, little tertiaries in areas like that, wetlands, if you will. This will be difficult terrain, I tell you what. Down, move this down even a bit more, too. Let it spider a bit, as water does. Look at that little island. It might not even be an island. Alright. So that looks pretty solid to me. And right here we'll put our little town. So open catalog, where is it? Is there a smaller city? Human City 1. Human Town. Yeah, I'll do a town. I think a town is much better. Put a little... Yes, I'm okay. I'm world building, so I have to like really think about where I'm putting stuff. Because it has to make kind of sense. Put the town like right here. Or... I wanted to travel inland. Maybe we'll put the dungeon here in the swamp. And we can put like some spottedness to do with these areas. Right. And we can put the dungeon around here. We'll put the initial town that they're going to go to by the water. Because we'll need that. They'll need that. That's how villages and stuff work. There'll be a main, like, city or town at every, area. All of these areas will all have cities or towns. Okay, so there's that. And now we have to put our little dungeon. Put a dungeon, like, in the heartland of the swamp. Let's see. I wanted to take their boat, go here, boom, and maybe should we put it deeper in the heart? Yeah, I like that because then we can kind of trap them. I don't know. It's kind of bad to be, but like trapping players is kind of fun. Just a little something, something. Nothing big, but like. Layers, objects, foreground, background, scene settings, objects. Here we go. Okay, this cave, don't need. Goodbye. I will go back to this and do add, and we will build a little land bridge. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. back to the building of the fourth dungeon, though, because we don't even know what it is yet. Okay, we know it's in the swamp. That's about it. Okay. Who created it? Good question. In the swamp? Let's check it out. 20. 20 is no creator, natural caverns. Which is good. Kind of a... Which is good, because we've had, I don't know, everything else had creators. So it's good to have something that's just like, nah, this is just natural. Which is kind of like, I don't know, real life. I don't like how the cultists in religious groups. I mean, we can have that be a theme. The world. We'll get it. And once it's there, oh no, this is all just a frame, a basic frame. So why not? D20, let's go. 13. Worshippers of an evil deity. All right. All right, the leader NPC alignment is 15, which is lawful evil. I think I already know what I'm going to do with this. And their class, what's their class going to be? 7, a fighter. I kind of want to switch it up a little bit. Would be... fighter, monk. I think, let's do monk. Let's make him a monk. Make it a bit more interesting with what I have going on in my brain right now. Alright, and then the dungeon's purpose. Alright, give me something cool. That is a 9. It's a mine. Okay. Dungeon purpose is a mine. And the dungeon's history. History will be a 19. Overrun by planar creatures. I'll have to look up what those are, but that sounds cool. Is overrun one word, really? That's fucked up. Is it planar? Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. And then let's go find the monument. What will the monument of this area be? Nine. Intact statue of person or deity. Oh, deleted my what? Bro, deleted my T. Okay. It's the fourth dungeon. It's a natural cavern full of cultists that worship an evil deity. The leader is a lawful evil monk. The dungeon purpose is a mine. And the history is overrun by planar creatures. What are planar creatures? What are planar creature 5e? and ethereal. Extraplanar. Creature is one which is not native to the material plane. Okay, I can do enough flavor with that on my own. That's cool. That's cool. So, okay. First area, and we'll fill this up with more monuments and whatnot. We're just getting main areas of interest, and like wherever a player go, like maybe there can be something there for them. So, yes, and then I'll do the thing where I scale stuff down or whatnot, or make it more powerful depending on how the characters are exploring or playing or moving through the world. So the most fun part is the bare bones. So we have our 4. So boom, 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 boom. Now 5th dungeon. Dude, these dungeons are fun. I'll tell you what. Sure. You can be a that way slash. Okay. Back to the beginning. Back to the D100. Okay. And boop. That is going to be a 68. Which is beneath or on top of a mesa. Beneath or on top of a mesa. So we have swamplands. Maybe that can be it. So this area is very cold. North, right? As it goes, this area can be a desert. And the reason why this area isn't because of how porous it is. Oh, we're getting a phone call. Hey, what's up? You're on speaker.
I am out of work.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I might still be having internet trouble. I haven't checked it again.
Yeah, I would give it some time.
Yeah. I love Okla and how it gives you a bunch of like ads while you're checking your internet. It's like, please.
I have a crazy thought.
So you are on speaker.
Yeah.
I am streaming. I'm just letting you know.
Are you? Because it didn't tell me you were live again when I tried to click on it.
I mean, it should be now. I mean, it says streaming. I'm at 18 up now, so I'm back to full power.
Cool.
But do you want me to mute stream?
But it's about the trip.
Okay, yeah. What's up?
Yeah. What if we left the night after Vietnam?
Sure.
And then we came back the day of my judo thing.
As long as it works out in the dates, sure.
It will be only like 12 days, I think.
Okay.
And it will be all of my vacation time. But we could do it.
If you like it and you think it's worth it.
Sensei will be there. And then we can both go still to our things.
Yeah?
You know?
Sure.
So I'm just worried about you. So as long as you're good, then that's fine.
It should be fine, yeah. Gives us more time to save for it too, which is nice.
Yeah. We don't have to go like next month, so that's something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, cool. I don't know, as long as, work was not going to be, I don't know, it won't be too much for you to do that.
Yeah, I have to talk to my side hustles, and I'll let them know. Maybe in April or something.
Okay.
Be like, I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. You know.
Alright. And then I need
Alright.
to Sorry, I'm like building.
No, you're good. I'll let you get back to it if you want.
Okay, cool. Well, I will see you when you get home.
Yep, see you in a little bit.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Alrighty. Back to this. So we're building a mesa. Mesa's very colorful, so we'll get some more deep colored sand going on throughout this area. And then we'll do even deeper colored sand as the desert gets hotter and more arid. Because I think that's, yeah, 68. Yeah, beneath or on top a mesa. Oh, don't need to be bold anymore, buddy. Beneath or on top of mesa. Okay. The creator of the dungeon. I was like, where did my D20 go? Is not doing any more cults, bro. I halt on the cults. Roll. That's fine. That's actually pretty cool with the lore. Hobgoblins. Let's see this. It's a 6. Worship and earth deity. Their leader shall be neutral good. And their class will be a wizard as well. Neutral good wizard. In the dungeon's purpose. We just did a mine, which isn't that bad. A mine in a swamp. We could do another mine, but then I couldn't have another, like, you know, we're not going to do a mine just because it was done before. So we're going to roll again. We're going to roll again. That is a 16. A temple or shrine. I can do that. Purpose. Temple or shrine. In the history, 6. Captured by invaders. Okay. So we'll go back to here. Okay, we don't need any of this anymore. So back to here. Yeah, we'll do our little dungeon. Boom. It's cool because we're going to have a lot of environments to travel through. Some mountains, cold, all the way to the swamps, to the deep underground. Like, they'll be able to take different stuff and use different stuff, eat different things. So that's cool. Might as well put this here. Might put a... So is there like a medium? Yeah, we'll put a keep. We'll increase its size a little bit. Ooh, that's a bit much. Honestly, they're dwarves. Let's do a bit much. You know? I think that's good. good size keep. Alright, let's keep there. Oh, a monument. I can't believe I almost forgot. Monuments. 1. We already rolled a 1 earlier. We already have one of those. 12. Ruins. Ruins. Perfect. Okay, 6th dungeon. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to go back to the beginning. The dungeon creator. This is how it starts, people. One place at a, you create your hotspots and then like stuff goes around it, you know, because we've added snow, we've added a big city, added some port towns, a dwarven keep, you know, maybe we'll put another dwarven keep over here, you know, like, well, you know, we're doing it. We're doing it. We have a nice swampy inlet land that isn't a desert because of it. And then there's a desert because of it. Might expand the desert a little bit, but I don't think we will. I think we might decrease it. Either way, we need a ruins. And we don't really have much for our ruins. This will just be fun to put one of these on the map. Legends of a sea serpent. One there. A little bit of fun, a little bit of flavor. Man. Let's see down here. Is there stuff? This is such a cool fucking map builder. Let me tell you what. This is so lit. Like, and the price isn't bad. I just don't have money right now. But like, this is so cool. If I played a lot more D&D, I would pay for a lot more of this. A world tree. Oh man, this is super cool though. This is very, very cool. It's a good thing to put for a ruin. Whatever, we'll draw it in or something. Okay. So 6. Let's get this rolled out. Got my 2d10s, rolling in. A 52, which is a gorge. Let's look at a picture of a gorge so I better understand. What is a gorge? How do you spell gorge? Images. Kind of like a crevasse, or looks like gorges always have water, it seems. At least most of them. I guess they're caused by water, you know. That doesn't seem as exciting. But let's see. Let's take a look at the map. Where could a gorge be? Let's get you out of here. Gorge. The Great Gorge. Put a gorge over here or over here. Since we haven't gone over here yet, this wouldn't be a bad spot. A great gorge. Let's use some hills instead. Old weathered mountains that are now just hills. Here lies a gorge. Boom. That's where our dungeon will be. Not too far away this time, because the other ones are pretty far away. And we'll get our little town all set up. We'll get another one of the... Yeah, one of these bad boys. Oh, hey, I got the stamp already. Let me be. Boom. Just like that. Gotta set this one up, maybe make it a little bit bigger. We'll go back, we'll fix it, we'll make it look nice. You know how it is. Town there, gorge acquired. So, gorge. Okay. Flip the page. Dungeon creator is not a fucking cult. That is not happening. A beholder. That actually works really well with gorges because beholders like laser stuff into the walls, and so it can be like it's like the walls of this gorge are unnaturally smooth to the perceived eye. That is cool. Okay, now who is there? 18. I'm gonna do that. Builder slaves / kingpin. Like, he's the one that make things go around. People bring things to him. We'll make the beholder have a 819, which is a chaotic evil. That is dangerous. Chaotic evil alignment, and a beholder is a beholder, so it really doesn't need a class. Dungeon purpose is going to be a death trap. Okay. Death trap dungeon. Hoo-wee. Okay. You know, what's the history? Is 8. Conquered by invaders. That doesn't sound like... I'm going to go with the beholder is still there. So... let's do Site of a Great Miracle. We can have the big beholder maybe start out as a good guy that created this gorge for people to use, and maybe, I don't know, we'll figure out a reason. But like, that's kind of nuts already. This lore that we're building is crazy. Yeah, we'll have the beholder, and then we'll shrink this down and maybe make it one of these. And we'll have like little settlements along the gorge. Okay, cool. Put a little town over here too. We can put some other port towns around. Some more bridges. One here. Give me this little town. We'll make these all places people can go, but you know, as anybody, you're not going to be able to stop at every little place, or who knows, maybe they'll go to a new country eventually. Have all these bridges that let the water through. What we can do is, here we can actually have like a battlement. This is where their exports come in. Bigger trade up for like over here. And this one, we just need to make that one as a whole like bigger. So if I go all the way to the beginning, these do not like, oh hey, look at that. Boop. Okay, cool. This will be like definitely the main area here because it'll supply, you know, help stuff up here. That'll be good. We'll surround this. We'll have a forested area up here. Cool. Okay, we're building. We're building. Yeah. Okay, cool. Back to Gorge. So Gorge up here. Okay, yeah, we need to make that bigger. I don't know why we did that one so bad. Boom. Perfect. Put a ship over here. We're going to have these guys be kind of a naval power. Many ships, master of waterways. Now, it's like, yes, this will be very impressive. Like, when players come to see this, it'll be more ships than they've ever seen. And they're like, oh my god, like, wow. You know, over here, it's like there's a couple ships here and there, a couple ships here and there, but here is a fleet. Announce a new book. Let's see. What are we doing? So, Scotty, we're building a D&D country, or like continents that coexist. I shouldn't say coexist for now, right? So we're world building, okay? So I'm building dungeons using like rolling, and with the D&D book it'll be like roll a whatever, and it'll show you like what is the dungeon. So like our first dungeon takes place in a glacier, and the civilization on this glacier was created by like giants long ago. However, it's now inhabited by elemental fire cultists. Their leader is a lawful neutral, a wizard. The purpose of the glacier is a tomb for the giant people. I'm like in the lore, I'm gonna say, they were part of this big giant iceberg, like ice land, and since then it is like broke off and it's floating. And the giants that were on this giant piece of ice had no natural resources and eventually died off, and it became their tomb. So yeah, that'll be the first dungeon. Second dungeon, graveyard. But yeah, so we're just world building. Wizards of the Coast announced a new book, 13 High Space Adventures for the Wizards, the greatest role-playing game. It's pretty awesome that they've decided to support Call of Cthulhu. No, that's super cool. Yeah, I mean, come on. That's a super great literature to pull inspiration from in the first place. A lot of stuff was written there for the first time ever. And then dwarves don't really like boats, so they built a fucking bridge. But yeah, we have this settlement down here. So we have like up here is north. So it's like, you know, we got some snow, and as you get down, it's not as bad. Down here, it actually gets pretty hot. However, down here on the left is a swampy wetland continent, very below sea level, most of it. And there's all these inlets, so the area is still very green and lush. However, with the dwarven area, it starts turning into a desert down here because it gets hot. There is no inlet to the sea, cooling stuff down. So we're just slowly world building off what our roles are, if that makes sense. So our most recent one was a gorge up here, and it was by a beholder. And for those who don't know what a beholder is, I had to look up what a gorge is. Beholder is one of these bad boys. And the bit is, yeah, each of these eyes does something different. One's a laser, one's a death beam. So they've been around for a long time, but yeah. But yeah, so we're slowly world building, and it's pretty fun. So we're now on 7th dungeon. I'm calling them dungeons, but they're kind of just like places. Some of them are dungeons, but some of them are like places the players can go, or hotspots for like the next part in the story. And I'm making it in a very like loose way to be like, I don't know, open world travel, and then I can always scale up the enemies or scale down the enemies to where it's like they can kind of go wherever they want, and they can build the adventure themselves. We will build the adventure, I should say, together. So 7th dungeon. So how we do this is we're using the what's it? The Dungeon Master's Guide. In the Dungeon Master's Guide on page 99, there is adventure environments, and there's stuff like dungeon location. It says take your D100, which is your 2D10s, right? And then we're going to roll them. And we got an 87, which is on an island. This is nice because we haven't done any islands yet. So on an island. And before we make the island, we'll kind of find out more about it. So on an island. That's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. So the creator of the dungeon is 11. We already had hobgoblins, so we're gonna re-roll. 3. We already had plenty of fucking plenty. Oh, I dropped the dice. We already had a cultist as well, so we're gonna re-roll. We actually have a. Oh God, who am I playing with? So it's gonna be a big mix of like the guys. I don't have like a solid group together yet. So there's no start date or anything, but I'm gonna make all this up, get the dungeons ready and the storyboard, and then I'm gonna kind of play it by ear. I'm gonna kind of ask everybody if they want to play, because I'd love to do this D&D kind of podcast style / stream for a couple hours, have it very consistent, like every couple weeks, unless there's holidays, stuff comes up. But I definitely want it to be like recorded and remembered, so I can have it on the internet and always look back on that one time, we were all together and played game. So, but if you're interested, Scotty, I'd love to have you. But yeah, Sandra will be iffy. I know Sandra's not she got pretty bored last time we played D&D. I don't know if it was just the setting, or I think she's just interested in other stuff. Like, I don't know, that's kind of when we first moved here, so there's a lot of life going on too. Yeah. Let's see. So we're rolling for what? The creator? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Bro, I rolled cultist again. Come on. I rolled hobgoblins again. This is a weighted fucking die. I swear to God. We already had dwarves. 10 giants. We already surprisingly we had giants. Every time we're re-rolling because we've had something already. Okay. Okay, we can work with that. Elves. Elves. Elves on an island. Okay. Elves. Creator elves. Okay. I want to get a job before I commit to anything. Oh, of course. Yeah, like I said, this will take a long time to finish. So there is no pressing matters right here. On an island, creator elves. And worshippers of a good deity. Worshippers of a good deity. Their leader is going to be 10 neutral. And their class, kind of just want to pick the class, but let's see what fate says. We're gonna have a couple fighters, so we're gonna go. We'll do ranger, classic elf ranger. Like, come on, can't get any more than that. I need to just type the number. Ranger. The purpose of the dungeon. Let's see. What will the purpose be? Apparently it's going to be a lair. A lair. Which, a lair is a place where things are. Like monsters. So maybe the elf people are like, hey, we're good people, but there's something on or in this island that you guys have to worry about, or we are being stalked by. Please help. So that could be pretty cool in the history. Alright, the history is creators. All but destroyed. attacking raiders. Cool. And then what monument will we have? Monuments, D20. 17. A fountain. Fountain. Boom. Cool. Nice. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh dungeon. D&D prep. Okay. An island. Now, where are we going to put this island? So it has to be an island. It's come under attack. All right. Is it up here? Okay. I'm thinking somewhere right here. Because right here puts it in territory of all of these boats, which can be, I don't know. We'll decide what kind of people are here. And then dwarves. So we'll put these kind of like in the middle where it could be a trade hub. So like many people have fought on it and have like scarred the land, if you will. And then we'll get a tiny little dungeon indicator that this is where stuff happens. Just poop. Is that too small? A little bit. Make it a little bit bigger. This is a placeholder. Okay, and then we'll put... If only we had like a little funny village, like an elven village. So even though it's a small... We'll do like a fortified. Because they're used to like getting raided and whatnot and being, you know, walked over. So we put some trees. Trees all along this area. Keep it nice and forested up. Because they know how to, you know, even though they live on an island, a pretty big island, but even though they live here, they know resources are sacred and you can't just take them for granted. So very forested, very thick forest. Maybe even difficult terrain. Get that all nice and couple ones in the water, that's alright. Thick forest. Boom. Perfect. Worship's good. Neutral deity. Ranger. Lair. Critters all destroyed. Fountain. Okay, cool. Nice. I'm thinking about making one of these places a bit bigger. Maybe this place. Expand the land a little bit. Put off the symmetry just a smidge. So we're going to increase the size. There we go. A wee pathway, possibly to get to a new continent or new area. We'll do that, and then we can go back to this, get our snow, put down some snow. We can powder it. I think I put the snow too far, so I'm gonna dry this up a little bit. Now it's good for there to be some snow every now and then, just because, you know, get cold. I don't want it to be as abrasive as it is right now. Like, cold is very overbearing. So we'll keep it kind of up here. Do a lighter shuffle of it. That's looking fire. That's looking good now. Looking good. We'll do one more. And then I will call it for today. And since it's the 8th, I might just roll on the exotic location so we can get something real different and fun. What am I doing after? After this today? I don't know. I haven't slept. So I'm trying to debate if I just stay up all day, try to correct sleep schedule, or just continue the shit. Just go back to bed. Or go to bed. I don't know. Yeah, I know, big oof. That's just how it's been. It's been weird. And the thing is, it's like I'm not even like up gaming with people because everyone else is in bed. I'm just the only psycho that's just up. I don't know. Maybe it's because like I was trying to keep Sandra on her night schedule, so I was staying up with Sandra. But that's like not even blaming Sandra because I'm just I don't know. I be up tinkering. I'm a tinkerer. Like I don't have a job. I don't have stuff to do right now, and I'm waiting for school to start. So I'm just like antsy, and so I just start doing shit. So now I'm basically I'm doing D&D homework. So, but let's roll an exotic location. All right, exotic location for a dungeon to be first time roll. 8. Castle or structure at the bottom of a sinkhole. I'm gonna roll that one more time. That's super cool, but we've done stuff similar to that in my past campaigns. 12. In an area devastated by magical catastrophe. Okay. In an area devastated by natural. Okay. That's not like super descriptive, but maybe once we get the dungeon creator, we can maybe build some lore. Not cultists, bro. If I roll this dice on cultists one more time, bro, I'm getting up and I'm getting different dice. Okay, what's that? Humans. Humans that started a... Wait, 16. 16 is the Kuatoa. What are Kuatoa 5e? Are those like the bird people? Kuatoa 5e. What are they? That's not a fucking bird person. Since the presence of any creature in 30 feet of it. Invisible or on the ethereal plane. So how did these tribal people cause a magical catastrophe? I guess we're going to work that out in the lore, huh? Guess we are going to work that out in the lore. Okay. Raiders. Kuatoa. Okay. Subject to change, but I think we'll keep it. But that's wild. Okay, now what do we roll for this? Which is a 8, and that is Elemental Fire Cult. We already had an Elemental Fire Cult, so we're going to roll that again. Elemental Earth Cults. I think we had Elemental Earth Cults, so we're going to roll that again. 12. Let's see. Catastrophe. Now that I think about it, maybe a Fire Cult worked? Or would work? Do Fire Cult again. Why not? We'll do our first initial roll. Fire Cult. Their leader, the alignment is going to be lawful neutral. Neutral. And their class is going to be 11, which is a rogue. Okay, alright. And the purpose of the dungeon is a planar gate, which is... Oh, planar. This is coming together. Okay. This is coming together. Sandra worked last night? Yeah, she's on her way home right now, actually. But this is coming together because now we know that the Kuatoa fish people did not cause the magic catastrophe. Oh my god, my fucking webcam, bro. Why does my webcam keep glitching? Alright, properties, turn off webcam, close. Go back to properties, turn on webcam. There we go. Oh, but now it's big. Why is it big? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Why is it weird? Boom. We're back at it again. Back at it again. Okay. But yeah, she's on her way home. Lol. Thought the stream froze. Yeah, I know. It just, my webcam does this weird shit where it just be like, hey fam, I'm clocking out. Sorry, dog. And that leaves. Now I know these fish people did not in fact cause the magical devastation of the area. They just saw what happened, created a fire cult around what they saw and what happened to the land. And there is a planar gate, which is like a portal that leads to other realms in D&D, like other areas of existence. And it's just there. And so they're like, whoa. So that's cool. Dungeon history. Let's see what that goes. Conquered by invaders. It doesn't really seem right. Let's see it rolled again. Abandoned by creators. Kuatoa. We could use that. We'll work that into their lore, and maybe we'll put like little cities. Okay, so we need somewhere. So devastated by magical catastrophe. We already have 2 dungeons there, 1 dungeon here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Magical catastrophe. Where around here did a magical catastrophe happen that could be home to tribal people? Now we could have, I think we go up here, we go to subtract, right? Put that in, and we kind of go like this. We just head our way in here. Create like some tertiary areas. And I feel like this area could have had a magical catastrophe. Where the land is scarred. Get ourselves maybe a darker color. Water gray. That might be the darkest color we have, actually. At least for free. Spickle that about. There we go. That looks pretty solid. That looks pretty solid. And we'll put it right there. We kind of need to increase that size a little bit, huh? Is that better? No, we'll make it a little bit bigger. A bit big. Oh, and then I messed it up. And then I messed it up. Okay. That's perfect. Perfect. That's just like a designation. Okay, so tribal people, natural catastrophe, cult leader, ruins. So we'll go to our stamp doobop again. We'll do these little hills. I like these little hills. And we'll make them nice and small. And we'll put them all around this area, just hilly area. Debris, you know? We'll even put like some mountains. I feel like that would be cool. Like areas that were once mountains were literally chopped, cut down like trees. We'll have like this mountain range kind of go along the wintry area. We'll have literal mountains like chopped down from this magical catastrophe. Cool. Is there a way to fucking save this? Save. Oh, that's not, that's a 7. That's a percent sign. I have my webcam on, so be careful.
Hi. Hi. How you doing? How you doing, little FOMO? Hi.
Okay, I saved it.
Hey,
But
Sam,
like,
Sam.
where'd it go?
How you doing? Did it save to your computer?
I don't know. I wasn't looking. I was
Can you
looking
try
at
to
you.
save it again? It might show you the pathway.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi.
Okay. I have the link. And the link, when I copy pasted it, like fixed it. Like everything's there. So I might just like copy paste
Save
the
that
link.
link. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna copy paste the link into the Google Doc that I'm using. But yeah. Well, alright, stream. I'm gonna head out. Thanks everyone that stopped by and was, chilling with me for the world building. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye.